Hey Sarah, how you doing? Purple mold. Excuse. That is classic Google right there. Purple mold. I can't say I've heard of that, but I guess any sort of mold probably isn't great. So, it's a great idea. So when it comes to that sort of stuff, I think getting rid of it is probably the best option, unless you know it's like a super expensive cat bowl or something. Definitely better just to get rid of it. When it comes to mold for like humans and animals, it's always pretty bad. I think like black mold is the worst for both. Although none of it's good. Start with black mold and uncommon. Yeah, I mean, why risk it for the sake of a couple dollars for another water bowl, or even just like a container or something? It's not worth the risk. Yeah, mold's no good, and mold is very difficult to get rid of permanently too. Jesus. Yeah, but it's enough though. Like a little bit is enough to just fucking frozen. That didn't take long. Yeah, a little bit is enough to like warrant the thing. Is your cat alright? It's not like acting sick or anything like that? Oops, sorry. Just gotta. Coughing so much. Yeah, mold is usually like in the air too. Anywhere that's damp and wet. There's like people's houses have been like condemned when they find like mold in the ceiling and stuff. I don't know, it's like weirdo. That's fairly standard cat activity, honestly. I've caught my cats trying to drink out of the toilet more than a few times. I can't imagine it's like the best water in the world, but maybe it's like the extra flavor. That's why they go for it. Nasty. Fucking cats, eh? Drinking out of the toilet like dogs. Although my dogs have never ever even tried to drink out of the toilet. But I'm glad you got the mold and the cat's okay. I think it would be. You probably wouldn't have to. You don't have to worry really, unless there was like a big spot of it in the bowl, you know. Then it probably wouldn't be great, but I think it's probably fine. They're pretty sensitive to that stuff too. Cats especially. Cats, I know they have this whole thing about still water sources. That's why your cat tries to drink out of the toilet. They don't like still water because it can be like gross and make you sick. That's why they say in like survival situations try and find a running river or something to drink out of, because it's less likely to be nasty. And if you come across a still water pond or something, don't drink out of it because it will probably kill you. I'd hate to think of what had happened to those cats to have that like ingrained in them. Anyway, how many have I got in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. I'm getting pretty close to the max there, and there's about 5 in there. Still high voltage power supply, right? Google. When it comes to stuff like that, Google is just the worst. It's like you said before, so many conflicting opinions, and it just makes everything a lot more difficult. I guess it's a recipe. Especially if you are having like a bit of a freak out about it, like, oh my god, is this gonna be the worst thing ever, or is it okay? And you're frantically searching for something. Google is garbage. Copper coil and aluminium plate. Okay. Anything medical. No good. Just go to like WebMD and you'll have like the worst diseases known to mankind, because, you know, you have a slight cough and a sore throat. Yeah. So what is bad? It is very, very bad. But yeah, I mean, if it's only a little spot, then definitely fine. It's when you do get those big patches. I remember I've watched quite a few like home renovation shows, not so much lately, but you know, back in the day when I didn't have Netflix, mold is like one of the worst things that you can find when you're renovating your house too, because when it comes, I guess it depends where you live as well. There's like different regulations on how how stuff has to be disposed of, and you know, depending on what type of mold it is, stuff like that. But some of the shows I watched, like finding this mold was literally like the end of their renovations. They had to like pack up for 6 months, and or maybe not 6 months, but it was a long time. You son of a bitch. And have like these professionals come in and sort it out, because it was extremely difficult to get rid of. Scary. Let's air this room out. It's very common in England, from what I've heard. Anywhere that's really, really damp all the time. Someone is sneezing. So England is a big thing. I think the show I was watching, it wasn't Grand Designs or anything like that. It was like this. Probably doesn't even exist anymore. Has panic attack. Well, especially if it's not happened before too. It can be freaky. Like I have this, it's not mold, but it's like this, the paint that was used in this room wasn't like great quality. So the oils on your hand actually leave an imprint. So there's like handprints on the wall where the oil on the hand, from your hand, has like stayed on the mark, and there's like a little imprint as the other paint fades. And it looks like mold. It isn't, but it looks like it.
Yes, for the nth time, if we don't get her a new supply of power, she'll eventually shut down.
Oh dear.
Isn't that a good thing? Look at what it did to Portia. The type of sorcery it pulled off. I know we don't always see eye to eye, Director.
That's what you said about Ark back then as well, and he turned out okay.
Gale, now I have seen that AIs like Mr. Ack can be good for society.
The control unit on her body has been destroyed. Her power supply has also been damaged. She literally can't do that again, even if she wanted to.
Look, arguing it here won't do us any good.
Oh. Do I have to? Oh no, they're just going to disappear into the ether. Yeah, okay. Well, freak out. It was like for a long time, but only sort of within the last few years really started to show up. So we weren't really sure what it was, and like my dad, he knows a painter. So he finally rang him up and was like, hey, this is happening, and we got the whole spiel. But yeah, it was actually quite freaky, because it was literally like over weeks at a time the handprints would like were gradually showing up. It was really weird. And like places that you never even think about it, handprints being, but like as the wall was being painted, people were up on scaffolding, like putting their hands up on dry pieces of wall. So there's literally a handprint up above my head up there. And I haven't, you know, put my hand up there anytime soon. In like the last couple of years, so it's weird. It's very weird. 1v1 a pro UFC fighter. Yeah, adrenaline's one heck of a drug. It's good shit. Good shit. That's why adrenaline junkies exist. Done yet? What's this gonna take? Oh, we can only do 3 at a time. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. I doinked that up big time. I need these. 1. I'll make 12 again, but I need... No wonder it wasn't working properly. Just trying to make like 300 of the fucking things. God, I can't even imagine what like that would even feel like. I know in the movies they always make insulin look like this. Not insulin. Those adrenaline injector things. They always make them seem like as soon as they hit you, you just get like, you know, you become the Hulk. But I don't think that's how it is. I think it's more of a... Maybe it is. Someone, quick, just someone go and get an injector and just fucking stab me up, bro. Just do it. I'll take one for the team. An EpiPen. That's what they're called. I do remember watching one movie where like the guy had to make sure his heart didn't go below a certain amount of beats per minute, otherwise it would stop or something would happen. It's like a mystery drug. With Jason Statham. I don't remember what that was called. It wasn't a fantastic movie, I'll be honest, but he steals a bunch of EpiPens from behind the counter and just starts using them like fucking candy. Which I'm sure is really good for your heart. Make sure it's quick. Yeah. I would imagine it would be like a pretty much instant kicker. But in movies they use it to bring you back from the dead, which I don't think that's how that works. I mean, it could be. Quick, someone just fucking kill me, and then bullet to the head, and then EpiPen me. See what happens. I'm willing. Just please, bro. Just end it. I'm over. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad. Keep digging. I love that sound effect. It's very funny. Anyway. So I'm literally just waiting again for these plates, and then we can continue on with the mission, I guess. There's not really much else for me to do. Oh, man. It'll be my birthday soon, I think. What's the date today? People give you presents on your birthday. It's the 9th, 28th. Oh no, I forgot Ginger's birthday. Oof. Oh, ripperoni. You done yet? No. I'm going to bed then. That's really annoying. The birthdays are like the one time where, not one time, but you can get a lot of bonus points. It sucks. Oh my god. Sorry I keep yawning. It's been a fucking long day. I slept like absolute shit the last couple nights. Which is good. Okay. Those done. This again. I'm interested to see what this is going to unlock. Yeah, I hope it's useful. That's strange to me too, because I feel like everywhere caters the ads to you these days, and the fact that Twitch is giving out such random ads doesn't make any sense. So fingers crossed. I doubt it, but you know, I can be hopeful. I've probably had like 4 hours sleep in the last 2 days, so 2 a night, I guess. Feels good, man. Feels good. Like I quite often look up jewelry, and like I guess I looked at a smart TV the other day as well. So I've been getting ads for like these smart rings where, you know, they can unlock your front door and whatever. Stuff like that. So it's kind of annoying actually how often those things have been popping up now. But just like that, and the fact that Twitch is giving you like just the weirdest ads. Is it per view or per click that Twitch makes their money? I don't know how it works.
Like my grandpa. No offense, Minister.
Why am I even streaming? Rise and grind, baby. No, I'm streaming because it's relaxing.
You see, my grandpa taught me
even if a little
control
warm.
interfacing programs, and he sounded just like you. He would always caution against everything and anything. He was programmed that way.
That's definitely
sure,
supposed to be
but
happening.
it was annoying. I'm implying you're also annoying.
That's so very rude of you.
Shut up, Lee.
I'm sorry. I was taught to be frank and never tell a lie. My grandpa taught me that as well.
What is he doing?
Well then, I like your grandpa.
I don't know, it's just fillet of... Did you get an ad for fillet of fish? What the fuck?
Tell me, Ms. Wendy,
That's a little weird.
if you stay here in Portia, what would be your goal?
Your mother.
Don't know, Mr. Mayor. I'm still adjusting to the fact that there were humans again. I thought I was going to die a lonely death when the power in the data center ran out. It was so frightening. Then all of a sudden, someone gave me a command,
functions well as
and I am among humans again.
I don't feel like I'm functioning
My
well,
primary
but
mission is always to
you saying that
delegate
makes me
data
feel a
and
bit better.
commands.
Thank you.
Now I don't even
I
have
probably-
anyone to delegate to.
I'm bringing the
I guess
looking like
I'm
the
still
the
trying
whole
to find
1,000-year-old
myself in this
corpse
new
thing
world.
back to every stream now. So go ahead and ignore that.
I hope you do.
Why? What is this stuck on?
I have
Jesus.
one final question. Wendy, do you promise to
Wendy
never
the
hurt
AI.
our town again?
I never meant to hurt it in the first place, Minister Lee. I'm a supercomputer. I wasn't programmed to hurt anyone. My teleportation mechanism was used for transportation and evacuation. I am truly
It sucks
sorry.
too because I do so much, like through the day. So I usually try and aim for 5. I don't think I've gotten 5 hours sleep in probably 6, like on a work night. I actually probably for a year. I'd probably go like 2 or 3 a night through the week, and I try and catch up on the weekend. I know catch up sleep isn't really a thing, but I try and sleep in on the weekends just to sort of make sure I'm not completely fucked. But I go to work, I come home like after 8, 9, 10, however many hours, come home, so we stream for a little bit, have some fun, and then I go to the gym and then go to bed. And you would think that would be enough to wear me out so much that I would just fucking pass out, but apparently not.
So, what do you think, Lee?
Our church would never turn away a lost soul.
It shows the
now
sound
would
of
we?
pencil scratching paper. Yeah, fair
Well
enough.
said.
I tend to find
Director, do you think we can get this teleportation thing to work again?
that the more tired I am, the more like irritated by people I get. So I don't so much get, I don't know, I just like I get legitimately mad at people talking, and by no fault of their own too. It's just like, if you say another word, I've had 2 hours sleep, I will slit your throat. For the mere act of speaking to me, peasant.
No, don't think so.
And then I
It's
chill
far
out, and
beyond
then I'm
our
like, sorry,
understanding. And
but
Wendy
still,
doesn't know, since she
you
always
were in the
goes on about
danger
how
zone.
Know it all?
Probably hallucinating the boogeyman. I've never hallucinated from lack of sleep. I've gotten pretty close. Like I thought that I maybe saw something out of the corner of my eye, but I've never full on been like, oh my god, I'm so tired. That man isn't real. A spa day. Oh my god, I would love a spa day. Do you know what I would really like to do? Is one of those Japanese baths. Hot springs, sorry. Oh, they look amazing. I saw a video. It was actually...
Oh,
Hang on. It was a capybara... Some capybaras in a hot spring? Capybara hot spring. And just looking at these animals made me want to do it so bad. Just go and do it. That is a cat.
Treat yourself.
Okay.
Whatever, whenever. Treat yourself with menu log.
We're talking about a full night's rest. Honestly, it can be the same. Oh man, quality's great. Look at that large gentleman. Doesn't... I mean, I know this is meant specifically for capybaras, but... And this isn't the one I watched either. No, I know. They're not really the most hygienic places, and I think for that reason, a lot of them around here have, like in our country, have shut. Because of COVID and everything. Oh my god. Look at these little paws. Anyway, that's enough of that. Hey, Dead Brain. Yeah, long time no see. How you doing? Hope you've been doing well. It's been, oh my god, it's been ages.
How is it, Wendy?
Power at optimum. It's lower than I'm used to, but it'll
What
do.
is that noise?
Thank you all so much.
I'm sorry we couldn't get to the specs you needed. And you being tied down to the ground like that.
Capybaras are too cute. Have you seen Encanto? The capybaras in that movie are fucking adorable. And it's worth rewatching that movie. It's a great movie to begin with, but... And I've already seen it like 4 or 5 times. But the capybaras are just the icing on the cake. They're amazing.
It's okay. I'm used to being in a dock working position anyway. I'm not a free spirit like Ack. If I need to see the world, I can rely on you all.
Just put on letter. I mean, do you have... What do you have to do tomorrow? Anything, like, strenuous? Have bad service where you live. Oh, that's shit. Has it improved a little bit, or have you just, like, gotten a lucky break? Tell you what, you're not the only one with bad service at the moment. Ask anyone, my stream connectivity has been woeful lately. Which should probably happen this stream as well. There is... I don't think you can hear... I don't think it's picking up on microphone, but there's a very high-pitched squealing noise coming from somewhere. And it is literally driving me insane. I think it's my PC. That's a good sound for it to be making. Anyway. This is really good. It is really good if you get the chance to watch it. I'm not a big Disney movie, like Disney animation movie person at all, and I don't really like musicals either. But Encanto is amazing. If you get a chance, definitely see it. Oh, that fucking noise! Picture a kettle boiling, and that's what it sounds like constantly. It's the pigs probably have. Just lucky. Well, hopefully the luck holds out, Dead Brain. Have you had any like luck streaming stuff, or has that been affected by that too? Yes, it would be. So I remember you doing like some like aquarium stuff. Is that right? I think I'm still in your Discord too. What is that? Give me a second before I go actually insane. Okay, it was not my computer, it was my next door neighbor's freaking, like, plumbing. I could hear them having a shower from here. But they're finished now, thankfully. Hallucinating. Oh my god, that could have been the other option. Just hallucinating it from being so tired. Do you imagine? Oof.
My dad tells corny dad. My dad tells corny dad.
This is like the only other thing I can do in this game, is go on dates with Ginger. Chat pigs in my PC. I would never be that cruel. If I had a pig, he would be sitting right next to me. All the time. Actually no, pigs are probably pretty messy, hey? Oh, I guess we could do the dungeon. If I was really inclined. I guess we could go to the dungeon. That's something to do at least. My gear's not amazing though, so I probably won't survive too long. Should make rams and shows. Yeah. It's a real shit that shitty internet can stop you from, like, it just takes so much to stream. I don't think a lot of people realize, really, when it comes down to it. So I'll take some first aid Do I have any food? No. We'll see if Ack can cook some stuff for us wherever he is. Oh, I guess I can cook it myself, hey? Should we have it for too long? Oh my god, has that happened? That is creepy as hell. So if that happened to me, I would freak the fuck out. You know me, I'm a big old baby when it comes to horror stuff. And if that's like horror movie material, if that happened in real life, I'd just peace out. So you playing Dark Souls? Oh my god, that was it really? That was ages ago. Stream Elden Ring? Probably, honestly, at some point. But not until it gets a bit cheaper. Here in Australia, our games are so expensive. It's $90. And I don't enjoy the Dark Souls games / experience enough to pay 90 schmackos for the game. So when it goes on sale, I'll probably pick it up and we'll play it then. I know I'll miss like the hype train for it, but yeah, I'm fine with that, really. Less people to watch me completely fail at that game. That just sounds like my mom. Still, that's even worse. Like, if you know that they're asleep and you start hearing their name, that's creepy as hell. Where is that fucking robot? I need him to cook some stuff for me. Oh, I guess we can do it over the campfire, can't we? Roasted meat. What does that do, actually, before I start crafting stuff? Let's see if we can find Ack. He can do it for me. There he is. Schmackos, yeah. Hey! That is our de facto system. I think one schmacko buys like 0.73 US dollar. Wow. Max HP permanently. That's kind of cool. Spaghetti with hot sauce sounds amazing. Shrimp stew. I need something just for my stamina. Oh well, I guess we can set some stuff to go while we're waiting anyway. And some apples. If anything. Yeah, so I know like people were so hyped for that game, and totally understandable as well. But when I first saw some of the gameplay for Elden Ring, I genuinely thought that it was Dark Souls 3. And it had a ton of views, and it was like a really recent video, but it took ages for it to click. It's like, why is this like brand new Dark Souls? Some schleb has uploaded Dark Souls 3 stuff and is getting like millions of views, and then I read the title. It's like, yeah, okay, so it's Elden Ring. But yeah, I remember always being so incredibly angry while playing, or like just feeling terrible while playing Dark Souls, and I'm just not in a rush to feel like that again. I know some people crave that, you know. I think those people, a lot of people clearly enjoy you know, cock and ball torture to enjoy the Dark Souls experience. But yeah, when the sting of being completely owned over and over again isn't matched by the sting to my wallet, I will be a bit more open to playing Elden Ring. It's just like, games these days are so fucking expensive. I wait until everything goes on sale. Like, I can't justify spending so much money on games these days. Like, I have other shit to pay for. Like, for instance, bills, food, petrol, because gas is like $1 million fucking dollars these days. Also, I'm pretty sure the game's frozen. A lot better. Good. Fresh air is always good. Oh, oh snap! Got him, Sarah. Got him. Dark Souls from what I've seen. Yeah, I've not seen anything of it, like except for that brief little gameplay thing. But I've heard good things about it. So I think I literally think it's like just a form of like my brain protecting my my brain protecting myself from those emotions, you know, because it is just so soul crushing. Being the biggest one. Yeah, the open world does intrigue me though. I'd be interested to see, and I've seen like a couple like references, like a Berserk reference or something. No worries, Dead Brain. Hopefully it chills out soon. I know the feelings, man. Oh, money. So I think this is just a go until you die sort of thing. Oh. Oh, this is a good weapon to have. This should stun lock most of them, I think. This is the first floor. Oh man, I'll be honest, if it's all like this. Why does this game keep crashing lately? It's freezing. References. Yeah, the one I saw was, there was like, I've not seen Berserk, but there was a whole bunch of people in the comments saying like, oh, you know, some sort of thing to that. There's a whole bunch of swords in the ground, and when this guy's character went over and interacted with the some sort of statue, it gave him like this huge sword thing. Not a sword thing, a sword. And I guess that's part of Berserk. It's like what it's famous for, the sword, I guess. Oh, I got an S rank. Oh, good job, me. No, it's hard to tell these days. And like, I think a good reference doesn't like explicitly come out and be like, this is a reference. It just kind of lets you use your own imagination. So, my time portion more like my time being wasted. Well, you're not wrong. Oh wow. Okay, so time goes fairly quickly, it seems, while we're in here. Oh, actually, you know what? There might be a reason for the freezes. I can never tell. Never tell what's going on. My computer is held together with hopes and dreams. A little bit of duct tape. And like a 6-year-old graphics card that is struggling to keep up with all this abuse. Hey Juliet, how you doing? The mold made you funny. Maybe that's what it was. It was like, it's unlocked some hidden powers. It's like an anime mold. You know, anything in anime can give you special powers. I have nightmares about mold monsters. Oh god. Just just think of like mold killer and some kind of mold killer monster. I mean, it's true though. Like, I feel like there are some animes where it's just like they're just looking for the slightest excuse to make the MC special. This guy drank out of a water glass, but he didn't know that there was special mold in the bottom of it that was blessed by the fairy king from 2,000 years ago, and now he can see sounds and eat colors. It's like, oh, all the people who made this were on drugs. Doing some missions now. Sort of. We're doing the dungeon at the moment while waiting for other stuff to happen. Pretty much. We just gave the robot a battery, the AI, source AI a battery, or a power source, I guess. And now I'm kind of just seeing what this is about. I know you can get weapons and stuff from this, so it's always good incentive, but we're really weak. Like, I don't really... The armors I've got's okay, and the weapons okay, I guess, but it's better. How, you've finished this before, haven't you, Juliet? What does magenta taste like? I would have. I feel like magenta might taste like the only thing that I have on my mind's tongue at the moment is like a musky flavor. I don't know why. But like what I would imagine a bit of lavender would taste like if I picked some and just chomped it into it. Sour jelly beans. Ooh. Like Bertie, what's it called? Bertie Bott's every flavored beans. Yeah, Bertie Bott's. I cannot believe I actually got that right. Sorry, that's not too bad. I'm not too worried about the time. Times, as long as we get through these. Magenta looks like. I think I know what magenta looks like. Hang on. Magenta. Yeah, it's like a purple. I knew it was a purple. I didn't say it was correct. I just said, where have I gone? I'm back. I just said that's what was on my mind's tongue. I'm a freak. I understand. Get out of here. It's like just I'm a wizard. I guess, do you guys have musk sticks? Is that like a candy that we have here? They're just like pink. I use pinkish colored like sticks, essentially, that have like a weird musky taste. They're not good, but that's sort of what I imagine magenta tastes like. I'm insanely sleep deprived too, by the way. I feel like we've acknowledged this. I ain't making any sense tonight. Oh, I'm nearly dead. No, don't kill. Fuck. Alright. Oh, it kicks you out. Okay, well, fair enough. That's probably enough. I'd like to go in with some... what do you call it? Like stamina and health things. More so stamina. This is a lie. What's this? Oh, Moon Knight comes out on March 30. That'll be cool. Okay. Let's hope we get another letter tomorrow. I always go to that for sleep. Oh, and they need food. Balls. I don't have to worry about that tomorrow. Who's this thing in this plane? Yeah, ditto. Back. Well, there is a simple solution to that, Sarah. Just transcend this plane and head into the fourth dimension. I think that's the best bet at the moment. I got a bank mistake Monopoly card. Like, good or bad? Sometimes those are terrible. That was nice. 800 bucks, nice. Buy yourself something pretty with that. With those smackers. Thanks, Zach. No, that's okay. I wonder if Ack will feed my fish. Will Ack feed fish? Is that much? Tax is... he does not. Okay. Terrifying. It's good to get some back. Also, you should really... so the whole tax return thing, which I only learned out a little while ago, but now that I sort of know it, makes a lot of sense. The tax return is... you're paying too much tax. So you should really be aiming for like as little tax return as possible so you're not overpaying through the year. I guess I'll hold on to those because then, I mean, you've got more money the instant you get that money instead of like, you know, shilling it to the man. That's a great idea. I think, when did I get my tax return? God, I got mine like a couple months ago, I think. I invested it because I'm a boring adult. So you did, yeah, you told me about that, but yeah, I didn't know that they didn't respond. That's a bit of a dick move. Am I supposed to go somewhere today, or... guess we're heading to town. Sending the message and then just like ghosting you? Especially about something like that. I think it's investments and stocks whatsoever. Neither do I, honestly. I use a thing called eToro, and it literally just lets me copy other people's investments. It's great. I mean, I know a little bit, but not enough to make any sort of decent money out of it. Oh, jeez. Everything's so expensive. I don't really want to pay that much for dough. No, calm down, fucking hell. This isn't the game, by the way. It's my piece of shit controller. I still don't get it. No, I think it's like my sort of conspiracy theory is that it's purposefully complicated for like smooth brains like myself to not understand. I don't know, it just seems like some things could be a lot easier. I'm not calling you guys smooth brains either, by the way. I just meant I'm a smooth brain. I mean, no shame against smooth brains, I guess. That's just, I'm gonna throw the shovel away and stop digging. But yeah, I think it's purposely made kind of complicated. Or maybe I'm just really dumb. So feed. Fuck. There you go, you have some too. Did your mattress like Mr. Krabs? That's a little secret too. Pretty much everywhere, I'm sure there's some exceptions too, the government doesn't like you holding on to cash. And you sort of see that the last couple of years with COVID. A massive, at least here, we experienced it quite a bit. Huge push towards just getting rid of cash and going full-on contactless payment. So, and because cash can't really be definitively accounted for, so you can stuff dollar bills under your mattress all day long and the government isn't any the wiser, and they cannot stand that. So money in my pillowcase. So is the days, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember getting like money from Tooth Fairy too. When you were a kid, you didn't have to do shit all, did you? It was good. Good times. Now I'm an adult. Gotta do stuff. Gotta make sure that, you know, the crippling desire to die in my sleep doesn't overwhelm me.
I'm so glad all of you are okay. When I was
Good
walking
times.
through the desert to get back to Atara, I was worried sick what the pirates could do to this town.
So, do you not have a debit or credit card? Really? Do you just like buy everything with cash? Do you have like a PayPal? Sure, I need lost progress. Why don't you invest in some bitches? No, they can't do that. They're too busy making stonks. $280, $120. I think I have some better armor in here somewhere that I can pop on. Silly kids, but society. That's true. My English teacher, she was a witch of a woman sometimes, but every so often she had like this really good point. One day we were talking about like societal pressures. This was in high school, and she was talking about like how when you're a kid you sort of grow up, and as you're growing up you discover that you can make noises with your mouth. And you know how kids, as soon as they realize they can make noise, that's all they do because it makes them happy. They just shout and scream and fucking do whatever, piss everyone else off. Because it makes them really happy, like, oh my god, I can make noises. And especially like babies, when they hear like an echo, it really sets them off. It's like the funniest thing in the world to them. And she said that's basically what it's like throughout all your life. You get to these certain stages where, especially as children, you do these things because they make you happy and they make you laugh and whatever. But as you grow up, you start to like stop doing those things that make you laugh and make you happy and whatever else, because other people start to sort of impose their own rules and judgments and stuff onto you about that. And it's just like, sort of changes how that all that works, and it was like a very like serious kind of informative topic that kind of came out of nowhere with this teacher. Like I said, she was a witch a lot of the time. Classic, like, you know, you don't do these 40 pages of homework I set out, I will literally whip you. Not quite, but still. It's like, and then she's talking about all this. It was yeah, bit of a life lesson. Stuck with me, at least. Only use cash. I cannot believe that. I barely know anyone. Actually, you're probably the only one that I know that uses nothing but cash these days. It's impressive. Good job. Wish I could do that, really. More like stinks. God. Same wavelength, dead brain. Same page. I'm suddenly poor. Yeah. Oh, when I worked at a cafe, for like a couple months, a guy came in one day and he had a ring on that that he just like tapped the FPOS machine with it, and it paid just through his ring. I thought that was really cool. I think, like, I looked it up afterwards. I think there's like a limit on how much you can spend, but that was like, oh my god, that dude just paid without taking out his phone or his card. Much 20 defense. Okay, let's see if I can make these a little bit better. Get out of it. Unique workings, can you say? And easier to rob, Sarah. I'm gonna need your location. I'm gonna rob you, because I'm broke. 120. 120. Action points. Oh, I see. Max stamina 40. Well, I guess I can change these over. Oh man, I fucking hate that. Like, legitimately. The parental control over unless it is genuinely needed, someone has a legitimate spending problem where as soon as money goes in, they spend it on inane garbage to the point where it is like an actual problem. Parental control over fucking bank accounts should not exist. It should be cut off once you reach a certain age. If it's gonna be there at all, it has to be cut off. I've seen people I know's parents literally spy on them through their fucking bank account, and it just makes my fucking blood boil. Anyway, off that. Hey, that is a respectable amount for movie night. You got to be well fed and well hydrated, and well lit, I guess. Right room. Yeah, but even then, that stuff makes you like. I'm talking like, you know, they spend rent money on. I don't know. Whatever. You know what I mean. The fact where if they get money, it's gone so quickly that they can't, you know, feed themselves. That's what I mean. Have I had enough money for anyone to control? Feel you there, Juliet. Feel you there. Ugh, ripperoni. Do you want to, like, can I use this thing? A lot of the machines in this game are not very well explained. Oh, I'm using the wrong thing, that would be why. You fucking jabroni. You can't withdraw money. Okay, I see 100% now why you use cash instead of cards at all. Oh, I can just like upgrade it like that. What are my action points? What does that mean? Also, it looks the same. I didn't realize I needed materials as well. Ooh. Give a child money, problem solve. Well, there is that, yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Saving is a very good skill to have. I'm guilty of it. Like, I usually... Whenever I end up changing jobs, I usually go pretty far in between from one job to the other. So I'm quite guilty of, like, the first couple paychecks, like, splurging on stuff that I probably don't need. But going, like, 6-7 months going by on, like, the bare necessities kind of builds up that kind of reaction, I guess, to just, like, buy yourself something purdy. But after that, I'm a pretty decent saver. Really? Oh shit. Did I do anything yesterday? I legitimately don't think we did anything yesterday. So I might just reload. Yeah. So, oh my god. Like, you spent that on therapy because you... I mean, fair enough if you needed it too. But Jesus. So, that's fair, that makes you happy. Oh, news update. So I'm over here in the corner of my 3 feet 10 inches to ground, just slightly a little bit. So watch the stream server buffering. Oh my god. What kind of internet do you have? Do you have like is your ISP just really bad or what? Things on the shelves. What do you just let like the dead things? Are they already in their like skeletal feature state? I mean, or is there like some way that you keep those things from turning nasty? Is there like a spray or something that makes it so they don't decay? Winter in this game. Yeah, not a lot happens in winter really. I've made December the 4th month, the 28th of the 4th month, like our character's birthday, so we'll get some presents at some point, which would be nice. But other than that, it's pretty uneventful. There's a snowball throwing contest as well, I guess. That's kind of cool. And there was literally nothing in here, was there? I went and got some bait, and that was it. Yeah, okay. And fucked around with my clothes for a bit. Some dough. Sorry. Although I can upgrade the factory, so we might do that. Go and check what I need for that. Oh, I see. Yeah. I always wondered that because I've seen the jars of things and whatever. But I feel like it's a lot less of a hassle to just have something that's already bones. So do you have to what, like top them up every so often or swap it out? So does mummified stuff not decay at all? Is it in like a sealed chamber or something? Like a sealed container or something? Let me feed these bad boys. I'll be able to make a decent amount of money off these things soon. It'll tell me when they're full as well. Oh, there you are. Yeah, cool, it starts turning yellow. Cool. That's pretty, seems like pretty decent upkeep. Sorry, old man whistle there. Cool and fascinating, but gross. Oh, I see. Assuming it's Spider-Man and Shadow at the same time. It's true. It's very true. They really know how to like ring you, don't they? When it comes to that sort of shit. I'm gonna take a photo of this. Take advantage of you because you're like not in the middle of the city. Okay, so I need aluminium plate, copper wire, and an AI chipset, which I have, and I have plenty of money. So, don't that gross? Ready to get? I guess yeah, mummified. Duh. It's had all the bits taken out. Okay, copper wire, which shouldn't be too bad. Oh, I have a ton of that. Aluminium plates, need 9. Oh, for whatever. And an AI chipset. I'll grab those now. Really? Feels like plastic. I guess that, like, that makes sense if you've just sucked out all of the moisture out of them. Oh, I still imagine like the sensation would be quite weird if you're not used to it. The touching the dehydrated thing, not being dehydrated. Although I imagine that's probably quite uncomfortable as well. Where is my copper wire, Mr. Frodo? Right on the first page, you blind son of a bitch. That is amazing. Sarah's like the Animal Crossing character that has to live on the edge of town because they keep digging up bones of dead animals. Guys, it's just because it's look cool on my wall, I promise. Though to be fair, it does. And also, everyone in Animal Crossing is an animal, funnily enough, so they're all just decorations waiting to happen. That's what we should start calling people who are like a waste of oxygen. Right? People you just can't stand. Decorations waiting to happen. Oh, I'm gonna put your skull on my shelf. You're gonna hold up all my books, you bastard. From the south, for some reason. How long is this going to take? It's probably take a couple of 2 hours. Some, yeah. Should be done by the time. Why is my nose so itchy? Be a great decoration. Depending on the context, I feel like that'd be a... It could be a compliment, but there's not really a lot of contexts where that could be like taken in a good way. I think most of the time be like, oh, this person wants to hang me on the wall like some kind of human painting. I'm gonna call the police and possibly get a restraining order. Bye bye now. I'm kind of hungry. You're so pretty. You'd look great on my wall. Ugh, nasty. I can probably buy a few of those. Don't know if I want to though. Yeah. He was a serial killer, wasn't he? Yeah. Creepy. Also, I'm not touching anything. Look, bar, no hands. Oh no, our character's moving towards that small child. Hammer drawn. Whoop. Look at the size. This dog is the size of a small child. I also can't skip the day because I've got a date with what's her face, Ginger. Put it on a mantelpiece. Well, see, I think that could be taken in like a nice way. I guess, depending on how you felt of the person saying it. But yeah, it's probably one of the few ones. You could also stuff it and put it on the mantelpiece if you're feeling extra raunchy. And sinful. Yes, I'd be, well, my good man, I'd be honored for you to stuff my derriere and put it on the mantelpiece. Ugh, straight to horny jail. Jesus. No worries, Dead Brain. It's good to see you again. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you again soon. And hopefully your internet sort of improves a little bit. But yeah, stay safe and we'll see you next time. Stuff at Twitch guidelines. So don't ban me, Twitch, please. I'm just a boy. Trying to be funny. Oh my god. Oh. We done? I think we may be done. No, I need one more, fuck's sake. Uh-oh, what have I run out of? Oh no, aluminium ore, that means I don't want to go and get any more. Don't make me. Don't make me go back to the mines, I can't be bothered. Oh Jesus. Hey, Junber. Is there any like little events going on? No, it's pretty much just I could fish up all the kingfish or whatever, but I don't really want to do that because that sounds annoying. Human quality. Come on, man, I just need one more aluminium plate. That's all I need, man. Come on. I wonder how much of an improvement this is going to be. I hope it's worth it because this is not cheap. This isn't too cool. They're the best quality. Cool. Yeah, 3 more. Sweet. A YouTube vid from 2006. Wow. Really scraping the bottom of the barrel for those ad views and ad revenue. I remember back when ads were still, I wouldn't say new, but they were still pissing people off. I remember getting a full entire episode of Bleach, the Bleach anime, as an ad. It was like 20 something minutes long, and it was just a full, flat out episode. It was so weird. Wow, that's... I mean, that makes it a little difficult to move around. You know what? I think while I'm here, I might buy some pathways. If I can afford them. They're pretty expensive. Feel old when you see 2006. Ugh. You know, I know Twilight isn't like a cinematic masterpiece, but if you've seen Twilight, there's a point where Bella has like her 16th birthday or something, and she has a massive existential crisis about growing old and dying. That's me every day. I don't like getting older. It makes me uncomfortable. All these are very expensive. These are... I'm gonna wait until tomorrow because that is an insane markup. Yeah, I think it was something to do with the algorithm they had. Because that was happening all the time. Like, this was while I was sort of in high school. And people would say, like, I was watching YouTube and an episode of a show just popped up. Stuff like that. And it must have been something like, however the ads were embedded or something. It was good though. That was an actual ad. That's an ad I would watch. If every ad was like an episode of Bleach, wow, man, I'd be down. Ryan Reynolds sex tape? Did someone say Ryan Reynolds sex tape? Where? Who do I have to pay? Oh, it's the Lego movie? Oh, okay. I mean, you could do worse. Probably. No. Where was I? The words Ryan Reynolds and sex tape were thrown around. Now my mind is empty. Except for one thing. Hang on a second. Did something... What happened in here? Get out of it. Humber Crisis to dating a glitter vampire. Well, you're not wrong. All things considered, that's a pretty easy thing to deal with, honestly. Like, in return for eternal youth, being super strong and super fast and having some kind of ability, you got to deal with sparkling every now and then. Oh no! Please, no vampire mummy slash daddy come bite me so I can sparkle forever. That would be a shame. Oh, dating Robert Pattinson. Yeah, I think that's something everyone can agree on. Spider-Man. Oh my god. So which one was it? I think it was the second movie. A bunch of my friends in high school, primary school, were really into Twilight. And I hadn't seen any of them, so I was like, okay, I'll tag along. Like, so into Twilight that they dressed up. That sort of into it. And honestly, I've seen worse movies. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad.
Bye.
Do you want to maybe, you know, hurry up a bit for me, Ginger, so I'm not waiting until I'm literally 70? And there it goes, pinged. It's not playing. It has some of the cringiest dialogue that you could ever imagine. But yeah, definitely seen worse. Did you remember Twilight? Do it. It's not as bad as you remember, as people say. And I, in fact, last year did a Twilight marathon because I could. And yeah, it was great. Good fun. It's not vampire. Yeah, like you think about it in today's context, even back then, glitter is literally the worst, one of the worst substances because it just fucking gets everywhere and it's impossible to get rid of. But aside from that, I was gonna get some. Oh fuck it! I can't screw around too much. It gets everywhere and never washes out ever. But I feel like even back then, people exactly would have just been like, "Oh, that person's being funny and put glitter all over their luscious bodies," rather than vampire. Yeah, I think like if you take them super seriously, then it's very hard to take them seriously.
I don't have a job right now,
but I mean, if you take them with like, I don't know. I just gave her my fishing rod because of this stupid controller. Jesus. Yeah. I forgot what I'm so angry about the fucking fishing rod. I forgot what I was gonna say. They're not quite satire, but they're definitely not serious enough to be like, you know, frothing at the mouth over. What we got? Apple pie. Sorry, let me just order some food real quick. Apple pie, baked pickles. Pickles, baked bread, barbecue grilled meat, and holly tea. How are you supposed to remember all this shit? Slashes bodies. Well, I mean, there is that scene where Robert Pattinson takes his shirt off to get all sparkly in front of the evil vampires, and he's got like half of a chest full of chest hair. If that's not luscious, I don't know what is. There's actually another book. A book came out from Edward's perspective. That was the new Twilight book came out. I haven't read it. I didn't read the Twilight books either, but apparently it's okay. It's working brain cells. I mean, it is literally just like one big vampire fetish book without the, I guess there's a little bit of sexy stuff in there, but nothing too ridiculous. You know, it makes me sort of sad as well. Sad in the fact that humanity exists. 50 Shades of Grey was originally written as Twilight fanfiction. And if you watch that movie while knowing that, it plays out exactly like you think it would. Like, everything fits in with that sort of stereotype. Not stereotype, but like that form. That's all that's why that. Yeah, I only heard about it through like, did someone I may have stumbled upon it on online, maybe. Yeah, I think so, or someone somewhere may have told me. But yeah, it's like from his perspective, and
You know,
apparently it's
because of my
fine, and no one seems to really care too much. Sexy, is that much true? Yeah, vampires are just inherently sexy.
Thank you for understanding.
And so it's, I mean, you gotta have some sexy times in there. Hey Gust. Freak. Voyeur. Perv. Following us around all the time. That's like, that's part of the whole reason why vampires are so popular, I think. Hey, Emphatic Storm, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Only Toledo haven't played Robo. Yeah, we're making our way through it. We've been playing for a little while now. We're just about to finish the second year, I think. So, this is my first time playing it, properly anyway. Have you finished it before? Snowball. I guess it's good for a relationship. I guess we'll do that. I'm terrible at it, but still. We were also just talking about, I'm sure you caught some of it, how sexy vampires are and how Twilight isn't really that bad. If you'd like to add into the conversation. Or run away, which is probably what I do. Many times, so you're excited for my time at Sandrock then? What can I get? Oh, I already got all these clothes, didn't I? Do I? As we talk to, what's his face? The mayor. For a younger audience. Yes, there is definitely much better vampire smut and also vampire stuff out there for older, more refined tastes. I would highly recommend Vampire the Masquerade. It's good. It's good shit. I absolutely love that series. You could say I'm a bit of a slut for vampires, I guess. That's my new tagline. Slut for vampires. I sure hope no say. I sure hope no extra shiny, dummy thick, vampire sparkly things follow me home and ravage me in the night. That would be a terrible shame. I'm trying to talk nonsense and concentrate at the same time. It's not doing. It's actually doing surprisingly well. Oh, stop. Come here, Django. Son of a bitch. Yeah, shouldn't have bothered. Nailed it. We both. Great minds think alike. There's poop right there. Is, yes, right there, which you'd think someone would have cleaned up, but never mind, I suppose. Fuck it. That one went straight through that guy's head. That's bullshit. There's poop all the way outside of town. There is. I have enough crap to last me a goddamn lifetime and never have to go and search for it ever again. It's ridiculous. I remember playing Minecraft with some mods at some point, and like years ago, and you used to be able to, one of the mods let you make fertilizer, and you had to set up this really elaborate system whereby you could feed the pigs, and when the pigs were fed, they would release shit, which could then be processed into fertilizer, and it was like a massive task, and I did it a couple times, and it made your plants grow like crazy. It was great. Do not put the idea of dummy thick vampires in your head. It's too late, Sarah. Let it happen. You need some vampire mummies and daddies with those dumpies to serenade you to sleep. I'm getting hot flashes from Resident Evil: The Village. Now there is a vampire mommy, which everyone in their dog knows about. So underwhelming. Oh man, I know, right? It's the worst. Frantically. Oh no, you'll have to turn off safe search, Sarah. No, that's where the real good pics are hiding. Don't do that. I'm joking, Twitch. I get banned for sexual content. I hear vampire lullabies. I don't... I guess a vampire lullaby would be more creepy, depending on the kind of vampire. Yes, Steve, I'll take sexy vampire lullabies for 300,000. Bet my life savings on this shit. This conversation certainly went one certain strong way, didn't it? And it all started with Robert Pattinson. We're going to be hearing about how thirsty people are for him for a while now, since Batman. God. He comes back with like a passion, doesn't he? Just disappeared for years, and then comes back and everyone will be obsessed with him. Him and what's her name again? I forget what her name is. Like right on the tip of my tongue too. Well, good. I'm glad. If I God, could you imagine? I just get fucking the banhammer strikes out of nowhere. God, I'd be devastated. Did I win? I won. All you assholes can eat me. Friendly game, my ass. I'm here to win. I'm here to peg snowballs filled with rocks at people. Because I'm that guy. Zoe Kravitz, yes, that's her. Those two will be like the internet's obsession for a little while, I think. For good reason, let's be honest here. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Oh, I got some spaghetti with hot sauce. Guess we could use that in the dungeon at some point. And it's probably good. Let's go and see how much the marble paths are when I have some cash. So you can get it. Yeah, the big old L right there. He was like the center of attention for half of a movie, and then the poor bastard got iced by old no nose himself. Red Cursed Child. I haven't, no. Is it good? I really quite like the Harry Potter movies and stuff. I've not read any of the books, but I hear mixed things about Cursed Child. People either really like it or say it's the worst thing since, well, take your pick, I guess. It's super important. Really, why is he important? Spoilers. I don't mind it being spoily, but I guess don't look at the chat. If you... Yeah, when it first came out, it was like a play, wasn't it? But then it got turned into an actual book or something. And people were just shitting all over it for a while. And then people were like, oh, this isn't so bad. And it just... I have no idea what to think, really.
Hey,
J.K. Rowling these days, it's very hard to tell. Seeing it as a play, but the story is like a Harry Potter fan fiction. Is it really?
Mommy,
was it written by
okay?
J.K. Rowling? Rowling?
Yeah, I had my own little adventure.
Okay.
I heard.
Well, the Sky Sharks infiltrated our ranks in Atara, so they kept a tab on our progress here in Portia. The moment I decided to take the
No, I
all-source
definitely
locator
just
to
watched the
council,
movies. I didn't
they
really
acted.
read too much. Can get bent. Yeah, she's not great, is she? Sorry, 2 seconds. I haven't got anything planned for tea. I'm just gonna see if my brother wants pizza. They live in the same house. That probably wasn't obvious. Someone else wrote it. Oh, I see. So does, like, how much of a fan fiction is it? Is it like this whole time travel thing? Oh my god. Okay. Because I know, like, fan fiction's fine, to some degree, but there's definitely a point where I could be taken way too far.
They set an ambush, and my plane was shot down over the Eufaula. I blacked out during the crash, and when I woke up, the locator was gone. Took me a long time to hike all the way back to Atara, just in time, too.
What bad happened? Literally, yeah.
Sounds rough. How did the pirates infiltrate the Alliance government?
We're still investigating that. This series of events has really spooked the Council. We knew Duvos was after important relics and ruins around the region, but for them to go this far, it's like they're itching for a fight.
Time travel can... I think they did okay in Prisoner of Azkaban. I think they did. It was relatively simple and easy to follow. But time travel can easily ruin stuff if it's not done properly.
Anyway, you don't have to worry about all that yet. I just dropped by to ask you some questions regarding the All-Source incident. I've got to make a report.
And I think there's like this inclination to, if you're doing time travel, it's got to be really complicated. Or it's got to have all these different branching paths that can, like, affect things. And then it just gets turned into something that's so complicated that it becomes boring. Because they then have to try and unmake the mess that they've done in whatever story they're writing. And then that ends up taking up half the fucking thing. And it's just... I think Doctor Who, as much as it can be really campy sometimes...
Great. I heard you were instrumental in the defeat
Doctor
of
Who
the
does it really
pirates.
well
I
by
didn't
just saying,
expect any less.
it's time travel. Fucking deal with it, basically. And that's it.
So, tell me from
They
the
do whatever they want, and, you know, Gets confusing as fuck, but it's always entertaining. That's my phone, that's not my controller.
Well, it all started when... And finally, he left.
This is the one episode of Phineas and Ferb. I've not watched Phineas and Ferb for years. I didn't know they did time travel.
What a tale. Thank you for your cooperation.
Talk to you, never will. You're missing out.
You know who the knight was?
Missing out. I'm a big fan.
Not yet. The knights aren't as prominent now as they were, so it's hard to keep track of.
Although
the
I can
remnants.
understand why.
Whoever he was, he must
Did
be
my
very
few?
skilled.
No, I get
Still,
that.
it's
I
hard to
really
believe
do.
The Storm Knight resides here. I thought he was just a legend.
I think it's either you love it or you're not bothered.
You mean Django? He's that famous?
Should I did it mess up the whole world building? Well, I always thought it was like a really, I guess never having read the books helped, but I thought Time Turner was very limited. I thought it was just like you could turn it back for like small short times in the past rather than just like a magical plot device. First tells you, trust your opinion. How dare you, Sarah? Yes, I'm not. I'm.
I'll be taking
yes.
the captured pirates to Atara.
Well, that's just
After that, I'll probably
you're
be
missing
assigned
out.
to another mission
Harumph.
by my guild.
I have harumphed you for this second
Don't
time
worry.
in 2 days.
I like it here. I'll visit as much as I can.
I did. Oh, okay, right. So that makes it a little bit more reasonable then. Also, I don't like Star Wars fans just as much as you do, Sarah. Okay, I just happen to be one of them as well. I can recognize how terrible we are, and I'm not lumping myself in with those other fans. Half the fan base is amazing, the other half are assholes. I have indeed, madam, harumphed you. Don't let it happen again. 3 harumps and you're out of here. Power feels good. Harumph power specifically. And I'm extremely sleep deprived. I'm not normally this erratic and just strange. I've had 2 hours of sleep 2 nights in a row. Not handling it very well. And also like a shit ton of caffeine. Which that doesn't do anything, that's me in general. I'm a suspicious an asshole. Yeah, are there any fan bases that are just like 100% wholesome? Or I guess there's always like a split somewhere, isn't there? I really should have gotten rid of that shit, shouldn't I? Couldn't get rid of you if I tried. Oh my god. Oh, so do they like... Oh, I see. Is it canon? Is the Cursed Child canon? Shit. Oh yeah, I'm not calling Sarah shit. No, I'm talking about the actual like thing. Sorry, no, I wasn't like cursing anyone out. I was talking about the literal crap that's right in front of me. It's fan base. I guess there's probably like some really old things. No, even them. Maybe some obscure books that have like 3 people in the fan base. It is canon. Oh my god. Is it ever going to get a movie, or is it just like a stay into the book sort of thing? Call me. I would never, Sarah. I would never be so rude. No, how dare you harumph me? That's unacceptable. I am unharumphable. Who is that child? Oh, I kind of, you know what? I kind of want to. And that's it. I kind of want to read it now just to see like how bad it actually is. That's always a shame when something like as popular as Harry Potter just gets that kind of addition into it. Although she, like, I don't know, I don't want to make presumptions really. It does seem J.K. Rowling over the past few years has just sort of been like trying to hold on to, or Rowling, however you say it, whatever. I'm gonna say Rowling. Like trying to hold on to the Harry Potter hype, I guess. Like just like every few months being like, yeah, you know, Snape had a 12-inch dong. And, yeah, that's canon now. It's like, uh-huh. I mean, it was Alan Rickman, so we knew that from the start. But still, it's just like, why? Why are you making these additions? It's weird. Stay relevant. Yes, that's what I meant. Stay relevant. God, I'm glad someone can make sense right now, because I certainly am. Inked. Making money, true, yeah, and like the rights of, I really like Harry Potter, and like the mythos and the lore and everything. I find it pretty interesting, and I'm really excited for the game that's coming out. But saying that, I could not give two flying shits about the Crimes of Grindelwald or whatever the new Fantastic Beasts. Those movies are so boring, so boring. I don't like any of the characters at all. It's just, like, except I guess Jude Law, maybe. He's kind of cool. But apart from that, Newt Scamander and, like, the love interest, I forget what her name is, and, like, the stereotypical, you know, kind of chunky friend. Don't even remember what his name is at all. It's just all so boring. It could have been done so much better. I really tried to get into it, but I just couldn't be fucked. Snape can use that himself. I think that's like, it's like two polar opposites. Emphatic wants Snape to screw himself. Sarah wants Snape to screw her. So, potato, potato. Basically the same thing. It's because of the fashion. Oh yeah, it's not a total, like, snooze fest. There are some bits to it that are interesting. I actually quite liked some of the animals. I thought that was really cool. But the second one was just, is sort of where it lost me. It was almost like you walked into the third act of something without really knowing what was going on. That's how I felt anyway, just kind of like through the whole movie. Who was oh yeah, there's just too much going on, like the dude in the, I know that he wears a fucking red shirt, but I have no idea, is he like Dumbledore's brother or some shit? My main issue is with the actors, I think. I find them very wooden. And the more I think about it, the more it is just the actors. Except for Jude Law. Okay, just... like flowers as well. Plant genitalia. I mean, you're not wrong. I can't argue that. Oh. Just colourful plant. Oh, man. Plant dicks all day long. Now there is an idea for a book. Sarah the plant dick touch. Oh, so weird. Did I win again? I won again. Voldemort. I guess we'll go to bed. I kind of want to see what presents I get on my birthday, because last year I got some good stuff. I barely knew anyone. Might sound terrible. Did I? You're welcome. Oh man. Do I have any letters today? Does someone like me? Hello? No, no one likes me. I didn't get any letters today. I guess we'll put this away. I'll go and check on the paths again. I would like some more decoration. That might be nice. You know what? Now I'm just picturing like a, you know, that weird pleasure. Hang on, I won't be able to explain this without it sounding really fucking weird. This one. Now I'm just picturing every plant that and flower that I ever touch is gonna make this face at me after this. Don't look at this. No, okay, that's enough. That'll get me banned for sure. No fucking egg your faces here, please and thank you. No worries, Emphatic. Thanks for popping in. I'm glad. It's been very fun. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I'll sleep well and we'll catch you later, hopefully. We're back. Sounds good. And now, hopefully, I've imparted that face image onto all of you. So, you know, my work here is done. While you're at it, look up JRHMBR, but don't do that. Mental scarring.
I've decided to let Wendy live here in Portia.
Good.
You don't agree?
No, actually, it might be for the best. I've talked with her. She's a very nice person. If we took her back to Atara, she'll probably be put through all types of experiments to give the Alliance an edge. I'd like to believe we're better than that after the...
I'll explain it to the Council.
Thanks. I'm glad this episode is over.
Yeah, we'll watch over her from now on.
Yeah.
I even hired some new guards.
I've heard. You're an interesting lot.
Can we go into... Oh, the school's being rebuilt. Do I go in here? Do we... Usually when there's like little events like that, it gives you a indication.
Petra and the director keep on
Probably a
asking
good
me
idea.
questions about the
Thanks.
past. They think of
Someone's
me
gonna
as
look
some
after
type
me.
of all-knowing
Man, I ain't
deity.
doing it.
I was able to connect to databases with information, but I don't know too much by myself. Petra and
Oh
the
good,
director
you're completely useless. Great, thanks, bye. Oh man, it's raining outside right now. Not very heavily, but it is extremely uncomfortably warm in here. End up pulling an all-nighter. Wow. Good luck with that. Should be fun. We can play some more Skyrim. Because I unfortunately won't be able to stream all night. Because I will fall asleep on the stream. I don't want to do that. It's happened before. It nearly happened. Downton Abbey. Are you doing them? Are you playing them at the same time? Some Downton Abbey and some Skyrim. That's a pretty cool combination. Ooh. Sorry, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I just got a fucking headache. I called it. Ugh. Where's my water? I had some water here somewhere. The fuck do I put that? Back and forth. I find Skyrim's a very, especially if you played it a lot, like many people have, it's a very good grind the time away game. If you don't really care too much, it's like just one of those ones you can kind of just chill and do something else. Or like Diablo as well. That's sort of one that I can like watch a TV show and play as well. Oh, Twin Peaks even better. I'll buy 10. That's really expensive. Really expensive actually, but he has $70,000. Jesus. Not surprising. Skyrim is just... I went through it as well. It's just one of those games that when it gets its hooks in, man, it does not let go for a long time. I think I have over 100 hours in. Really? Yeah. I mean, it's a good one to have. Like, put the time into, I guess. There's so much you can do. Besides Sims 3. Oh, The Sims, though. The Sims is so easy to lose like an entire day on without even fucking realizing it. It's dangerous. Done that with The Sims 4. Like, started the game up at frickin' you know, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and then all of a sudden it's 6 AM the next day. It's like, holy shit, I haven't done anything. I've planted some plants and moved my door. That's all I've done. And it took me 16 hours. Power of Nostalgia. That's, yeah, I get that though. Honestly, I tried to get into Morrowind, but I just couldn't do it. Oh, fuck it. I did not mean to do that. I gave it a good go though. I sort of sunk like 10-ish hours into it before I was like, can't do it. And I spent so many hours on Oblivion as a kid. Good times. But Morrowind definitely seems a lot more vast and kind of impressive than Skyrim, really. Oblivion's good, but I definitely, you have to get okay with terrible graphics. It is not a pretty game anymore. It used to be, and you can like upgrade it, I suppose. This looks terrible, doesn't it? This is poop. This is garbage. Unless we can put some like flowers beside it or something to make it look a little prettier. I'll probably have to do that. It's gonna cost me a fortune, but it's fine. Was saying, yeah, we played Skyrim and Oblivion on the stream. and Oblivion's a little bit harder to like get comfortable with like the combat and stuff, I find, than Skyrim, but then Skyrim doesn't have anywhere near as much of an engaging story, really. I don't know. They all have their ups and downs, I guess. So Skyrim, yeah. Very much so, yeah. That's fair. It's like if you look up a screenshot of Oblivion, it's hideous. But like for the time, it was amazing. Skyrim's user friendly. Yeah, Skyrim. The reason it's so popular and the reason like it turned a lot of people into gamers is because it is just so user friendly, and it's very beginner friendly as well. Like if I was going to try and if someone said to me like I want to start playing video games but I don't really know like I'm uncomfortable with the controller, I don't know how to do anything, I would literally just point them to Skyrim and say this is like your best bet. If you go if you play this, you'll get the hang of everything relatively quickly. I just think it's very well designed in that fact. Where anyone can really pick it up and play, and I think that's what just sort of led to the fact that being fucking installed on every single device known to the human race. And making more money than God, too. I cannot see a difference between these two. Still got it somehow. Makes sense, doesn't it? It's on a freaking angle. I'll find another game to play again. That's like the other worry. It's definitely like as someone who's played games for fucking ever. It's very much Babby's first game, like just the perfect one. I'm not a big fan of just Bethesda in general, really anymore. And their games, even though I've spent so much time in them, I can't play them without getting angry anymore. Fallout included, except for New Vegas. New Vegas I'm good with because it's not terrible. But even I can still appreciate the fact that they're popular for a reason, you know. Even if that reason is to make just the most money ever. Never played Fallout? Well, you just imagine Skyrim, but with guns and some nukes went off. It's basically the same, with a few differences here and there, gameplay wise, but it's basically the same. It's just like a different skin. Oh god, the children next door are awake. Ugh. Before I took the control of one. Wow, that sounds like a fun person to play games with. Appreciate the idea. Yeah, I spent hundreds of hours in both Skyrim and the Fallout games. More so Fallout 4 than anything else. And New Vegas I played a lot on the 360. But New Vegas was made by different people. Obsidian Entertainment made New Vegas. and it's a big reason why a lot of people do sort of prefer New Vegas over the other ones. I have more of an issue of like Bethesda's, and I guess ZeniMax as well, like their treatment of the IPs and the treatment of the fans, modders specifically, and just the technical issues that every single one of those fucking games has. I've dealt with it for like thousands of hours and I just can't do it anymore. I have drawn my line and will not cross it anymore, and I'm carrying some poop. Sucks, someone not major or anything. Yeah, I think you should have jammed that controller down his throat. I think that would have been a much more fun game. Jesus. Well, I would say it's a good thing that that's done then. Not to be presumptuous, but it sounds like it. Oh, what time is it? Oh, alright, we'll finish this day off and then we'll call it, so I can pass out in my chair like an old man. Go and have a shower. Get into bed. Oh, someone has a quest. If this is to get those frickin' pumpkin princess. Oh, I think I messed up a quest.
I heard from Dawa that Adit's gone. Hello!
Hello.
Do you have time to look after the pump? Thanks. I'm depending on you.
Apply fertilizer. Okay. Sure. Okay. It is quite effective at doing that. Alright, I've got to show you this one video that I found on Instagram ages ago, and I've said this before, I find fart and poop and butt jokes to be, and bodily function jokes to be the most unfunny thing, but this one made me laugh so fucking hard, and this is the one exception. I guess it kind of a little bit of a spoilies, but is this it? This is it. I've got to find it first. It's just... oh, I guess it's TikTok. Okay. Make this a bit bigger for you. Get out of here. What is this Steam fucking browser trying to do to me? Alright, here we go. This was the one that made me laugh a lot. Holy shit, it still makes me laugh. Oh, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. And it's amazing. I don't have a TikTok, but okay, that's enough. That's enough. Funny. I have no idea. I think it may actually be real. I think it is. You know what? I think it actually is. But just the way they've like spliced this video together, fucking funny. That is the exception. Every other time, none of it makes me laugh. That sort of humor, but it's just that one video. Every time I see it, just makes me laugh so much. And I think it's because I literally think it's because of that bit at the front at the start. That poor gorilla though. As you can smell. Oh Jesus. You can't stop watching. The that's the beauty of TikTok. It's like a 10-second video. About the do you fart fish? Do you fart fish? I haven't heard of that one. Do you fart fish? Oh, I was over here for a reason, wasn't I? I need some fertilizer. Hang on, I'll have a look at that in a second. I don't have a TikTok because I know for a fact that if I install it and like sign up, I will never get anything done ever again, because I like doom scroll through Instagram all the time, and then I'll realize, you know, I've just spent an hour and a half looking at stupid videos. Where did it end up? And I said that to my brother, I think, and he was like, "Oh, for God's sake, do not fucking download TikTok then, because you'll be sitting there for even longer." It's like, okay, that's enough of a reason for me not to get it. Tempted though. It's a meme from a couple of years ago. Well, in the memes department, I'm pretty slow on the uptake, so I usually find out about the memes literally like right now, like a couple years after it was the thing. Where's the fertilizer? Where's the fucking fertilizer? Right there, Jesus. Okay, what is it? Fish. Oh, is it this thing? I have seen this. This one? Weird. Fish kind of creep me out, I'll be honest. Maybe not. Oh my god, there's a U2s of it. Of course it does. It's so weird. Fish always kind of seem like they know more than they're letting on to me. You know, they seem a lot smarter than they actually, like, act. Got bored of Twitter after a month? Really? Addicted and got bored of I sometimes get really frustrated with Instagram because there is some freaking garbage on that app. Oh my god. And sometimes you just get nothing but shitty videos. Oh, like up one after another. And I'll get so mad that I just quit out of it. And then literally 5 seconds later, 5 minutes later, I'm like back into it like, oh, maybe I'll get good stuff this time. Like, no, it's the same crap. Council memes? Oh yeah. I like the one of the hamster that's, or little hamster that goes into a corner and gets scared. That was funny. Rubber belt. Okay, I'll make some of them. How many? 3. Okay. Oh, Jesus. British fish. Yeah, I used to have a couple like a big aquarium, not a big aquarium, fish tank more like, with a couple fishies in there. But our biggest one went kind of crazy one day and ate all the other fish in the tank after like years of being fine together. Yeah, had like a bit of a psychotic snap and just ate the rest of them. It was awful. There was like no remains left or anything. The fucking thing ate all of them. Then got really big after that and then died a little while after. Choose to be a turtle. Ads. Oh shit. Turtles are cool. That'd be a turtle. So. Oh, good. Hold on. Get a little bit of cash for that. Oh my god.
I'm hearing a rumor that Adit's the rogue knight. Hello?
The fish murderer. Oh no. I mean, you're a kid though, so. It's fine. There's poor goldfish. What am I doing with this thing? So they were really, oh what, so like you thought that everything was fine because the fish weren't disappearing, they were just, there was always fish in there. Oh, that's awful, that's so horrible. Oh man. I mean, I shouldn't laugh, but still it's twisted and a little funny. Good fish. They're very like, it was just weird, I think. Like, the other, like, turtles have, you know, a whole care cycle to them, and like very like interesting little pets and can live for freaking ages. But when it comes to fish, they're just, I just find them weird. Like I said, one of my fish had a fucking just snapped and ate all of his like childhood friends out of nowhere. And I think that was when I was quite young, so after that I was deeply mistrusting of fish. Selling fishing. Oh man. Let's be let's, you know, sort of ignore the horrible truth and let's just say one went. Just one. It was just one. That was a pretty short day, so we'll do this one and call it a night. There does seem to be stuff. What the fuck? Oh my god, I think that might be our father. Look at that old piece of shit. It is! Yeah, I think fish are very like a parent's first attempt to dissuade you from getting a puppy or something along those lines, and then eventually kids get bored with fish and then they just get ignored and killed. So.
Well, are you going to say anything or are you just going to stand there gaping?
A homeless person?
I can't believe it. I leave for a bit and my own kid forgets my face.
Pa?
How long has it been? Gosh, 10 years?
11. What are you doing here?
What is, do we have like a scumbag dad?
What? I can't just come visit you?
You normally don't.
Don't be so cold. I just came back from the expedition to the Eastern Reaches. I just wanted to see how you're doing.
Well, I'm actually doing well enough. Partly thanks to the workshop you gave me.
I hate the main character's voice so much.
No, it was all you. I just left you a shack. I knew you'd be.
We did, yes, with smokes and cigarettes, and we haven't seen him for 11 years.
Will you be staying at my house?
Don't worry about it. I'll crash at Presley's.
There's not enough room in my house anyway. Look at this shithole over here. I never spend any time in there. I just tuck it into the corner. It's just a bed to me. I just got an achievement as well. End of a journey. Does that mean I finished the game yet? Meat paw. Okay. Where's the milk, Dad? You went out. Went out for that ages ago. Oh my god, it's turned into a living being. That's sort of what happened with, I think, a lot of people's fish, really. It ends up being either they get left to die, or the parents end up taking care of them. Which I'm glad they took care of them. Do you still have the aquarium, or do they still have the aquarium? Fish can live for like a decently long time, I think. Geek Squad at Best Buy really freaking does. Major Geek. Poindexter. Asshole. Who's got a quest for me? That's kind of ugly. Well, I mean, our main character's kind of nasty as well, so I guess it's genetic. Who's looking for a new... Oh, I think it's the kid. Aquarium to... Oh, nice! I always quite, I think it's in one of the James Bond movies.
Why are you looking at me? I didn't break it, I swear!
One of the villains has like this massive ocean floor room. I always like the idea of that. Oh, or is it? It might be an aquarium, actually.
Hey, what's up? You know what? I've realized that something is missing in my life.
What's that, you little shit?
Good question. I need to get... I used to have one, but Miss Lucy took it. She wouldn't be acting so tough if I had my sword.
Wow, so now this kid's gonna threaten to murder his
But
teacher.
see, now that you're here... Woohoo! Finally! An adult who actually understands me! And make it a hardwood sword.
It's an idea, you little shit. I'm gonna run over you with my horse, and then you don't have to worry about a sword. Presley should... Right, where's dear old dad staying? I don't know where Presley lives. Reasonable time for breakfast. I haven't had dinner yet either, actually. I need to probably think about ordering something soon.
I haven't been in Portia in such a long time. Last time, your mom and me left in a hurry to go on one of our adventures.
Mind your damn business, Ma. I'm eating. Plan looks 1,000. Oh, it's not really worth the materials I have to get rid of. Go eat lunch too. What are you having for lunch, Juliet?
I haven't been in Portia in such a long...
You're not just gonna not talk about our mother at all? She like dead? Guess so. At different meal times. Dinner, breakfast, lunch, yeah. Ah. It all syncs up perfectly in some weird twisted way. So laggy. Ah, okay, it's at max level. So the only thing left for me to upgrade is the house now. I guess I don't really have a choice. I don't want to move it. Upgrade. So I mean, it's not difficult to make either. It's just the space. Don't know where to put anything. So it's mealtime somewhere in the world. Yeah, it is. Especially if you're one of those people that just like eats all day for the gains. You know, 17 meals a day just to make sure you know, pop out a new arm vein. What about second breakfast? Oh man. Good old Pippin. Is it Pippin? No, is it, or is it Mary? Mary's the more sensible of the two, isn't he? Pip. Yeah, it's Pippin. Oh man, there's those videos on Instagram I've seen of like people making skits of someone eating their like pre-packaged, like the meal they've set out for lunch. Those make me unreasonably angry because I know that pain and I hate that. Oh, that was my plan too, Juliet. Your pizza for lunch, I'm pizza for dinner.
Perfect. Really sharp. Now I can go to... thanks.
Okay, sadistic little child. At the same time, last time I watched Lord of the Rings, I realized how much Gandalf picks on him. He just like has this disdain for Pippin. And like up until sort of towards the end where they fight together. And it just never really clicked. Like the fact that Gandalf just like rolls his eyes at, essentially anyway, at Pippin whenever he opens his mouth. It's just like, geez, give the fucking kid a break. No, he's not a kid, he's like 30, 40 or something. Start sending memes on Instagram. Please do. I am an avid meme enjoyer. He is, yeah. I mean, he's old as shit. Of course he's gonna be a dick. If you're like thousands of years old, you're not really gonna take people's crap, are you? I certainly wouldn't. Pippin in the book. I've just started reading the first Lord of the Rings actually, and I haven't even gotten up to the point where Gandalf's in it. I mean, Frodo is still on his way to the Shire. But the books are massively different from the movies, aren't they? Grinder, blender, and electric furnace. Electric furnace. Industrial furnace, skiver. We'll grab another grinder, I think. Hey Susan, how you doing? It's the recent factory. Can't deal. Oh no, I mean, yeah, fair enough. Oh my god. Why, Sarah? Why put that image in my head? Just why? Yeah, this is the most upgraded factory, Susan. I mean, they got it this session. And I'm only just about to add something into it. Where is frickin' grinding center? There we go. Just give me like 10 of them, I guess. Stop booing. You know I'm right. Stop booing me. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I mean, the dude's been around for thousands of years. Probably got some of that sweet experience. Oh, I can make 3. Yeah, fuck it. We'll make 3. I'll pop them all in here. We got the space. No, you like the image? No, I don't like the because the image that first popped into my head is a wrinkly old man wearing nothing but a wizard's hat. That is not an image I want. And holding a staff. That's some supply in the storage factory. Yeah, I'm like loading this bad boy up. All the crap. All this shit. Although I am starting to run out of stuff. I've just been like crafting non-stop. I haven't been to the mines or anything really. We'll see if there's anything else we can add to it as well. Might as well stock it up while we've got the stuff. Gangilf. Ugh, you know, yeah. I mean, when someone's I just assume him to be wrinkly. Gandalf. Who's his child though? What makes him a Dilf? He's gotta have a child to be a Dilf. Or does Dilf just mean like basically daddy these days? Like I said, I'm behind on the times. I actually live under a rock. The only time I get internet access is when I can stream. Storage. Actually I don't think so. I think I might have tried that already, but we can give it another go. But I kind of just took everything. Oh, we can. Oh no, we can't. Sad face. I took everything out of our chests and just put them in there. I didn't actually like sort them out or anything. Oh no. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I mean it just counts then. Fair. So like, yeah, I just haven't sorted them out yet because I'm lazy. I just went through all my chests and just dumped everything in there. Although I don't have, even before that, I don't have a single relic that I can put together. I have so many parts, but just not enough to put them, to make anything with them. Come as a cutie? Yeah, definitely. I feel like he's one of those people that like looks better in there as they get older though. At least in my humble opinion. Alright Juliet, no worries. Thanks for hanging around and everything's been fun. So yeah, enjoy your pizza and I'll catch you later. Since storage desk can just... Can they? So if I go out here, can I just like, do they just come straight from the inventory? No, definitely not. It all comes down to genetics, which is a bit of a bitch, but you can help it along with like looking after yourself. Definitely helps. I know I have some pieces of this. I'll have to sort out better later. Grinding goals. Yeah, I figured we might as well add some. Now that everything's automatic, I'm much more keen on like going through everything, making more machines and things. Excuse me. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else. I have no idea. Anyway. I have noticed though a lot of people in Hollywood do just seem not to age. Or just age so slowly. Like Paul Rudd is the pretty premium example, I guess. He looks exactly the same. Pretty much exactly the same. Same with Keanu Reeves, he doesn't really look that much older. Sandra Bullock looks exactly the same. So many people look amazing for their age. And it's just like, what are they fucking pumping into these people? Like machine. Ah, yeah, okay. I have to sort through them eventually. I've never bothered to go into the mine. I get so annoyed in the mine so quickly. No, I need bloodstones. Oh my god. So you're dungeon diving quite often then, Susan? I always find I'm just like, I'm always getting copies of the same part. It's maddening. Cosmetics and also there, that's true. I guess they can afford to like have whatever they want done. Oh, God. Which makes it a lot easier for them. It's getting harder and harder to tell who's had like plastic surgery and stuff nowadays too, because it's amazing. What plastic surgeons can do these days is fucking incredible. But on the flip side of that, it is very obvious when someone has bad plastic surgery. Like, really obvious. So very much creepy to see. Well, you know what? Now that you say that, I think that one's a bit more likely. 60 stamina food. Yeah, I guess it's the best way to do it. That's a really good way to get XP too, isn't it? It's just like jump into the mines and grind away. Which I probably should have done by now, but again, being bothered. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I think I've gifted a few of them away. They're like the better gifts, aren't they? I think I made like a clockwork owl to give to Ginger. So if you return on store, hey, that's a good idea. Phantom plastic surgeries. I'm not too bothered by them. The only issue I have with them is when they're like massively dangerous. I remember watching or catching part of that. There's a TV show on I don't know what channel called Botched, and it's literally like botched plastic surgeries that these other doctors have to fix. And there was this one woman who was so desperate for plastic surgery. Oh no, it was butt enhancement. Yeah, I think it was something to do with her butt to make it look bigger or firmer or whatever. And she was literally getting construction grade silicone injected into her butt to make it bigger. Actually, no, that may not have even been botched. That may have been like a medical emergency show. But it was like literally back alley stuff. I mean, that's not plastic surgery, but like the threshold for it went from her going to get plastic surgery to building like an addiction to the fact where she couldn't afford it anymore, and then ended up going into a dirty, disgusting alley. That they would just do that, and it's just like, man, yikes. So it's going down. Well, you know what? It's interesting you say that, because your Cyberpunk game will probably explore that. If it's anything like it's a big theme in Cyberpunk, is just like the whole changing your identity through your looks. Hey, Wolf. Like BBL. Yeah, exactly. It was nasty. It left like some pretty big oh my god, it's 9 o'clock. If it's not obvious, we're gonna finish up now. Sorry, Wolf, to just leave, and Susan, sorry to leave just as you got here. But it has been a long couple days, and I need to go to bed. We'll see if yeah, the game, if you ever get a chance to play the game, it sort of delves into that as well. The PC game, it delves into it a fair bit. Yeah, it's just like very satirical. It's good though. It's so good. Let's see. Yeah, sorry Susan. It's, we've been going for a while now. Since like 5:30ish, 6 o'clock. But yeah, I've had like next to no sleep over the last couple of days, and I am fucked. Fucked, I tell you. Oh man. Oh, I should be here. I might be here. Fingers crossed. A bit earlier tomorrow. I've got a decent amount of like paperwork and stuff to do, but I'll do that tomorrow night. And we can sort of like stream through the day, so it's a bit earlier for everyone. That'll be a bit better than making us wait until 4 o'clock. But yeah, I'll let you know. Oh, I'm sure you'll see the notification as well. And we'll play some more Divinity, and then we'll see how we go on Friday. Yeah, see what that's like. Anyway, on that bombshell, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Again, sorry to leave just as you popped in, but thank you to Emphatic Storm for the follow as well. And I'm gonna go have some dinner first. Actually, I'm starving. Hopefully I'll be up. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, well, enjoy the rest of your day, or early morning, as the case may be. Enjoy your breakfast, Sarah. And, yeah. I'll see you when I see you. So, yes, it sounds like a great idea. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.